The drums did not stop for war. They did not stop for death. They did not stop for fear. So when the drums of Benin Kingdom went silent that morning, everyone knew something was terribly wrong. The sky hung low and gray. Even the birds refused to sing. Oba Ovonramwen stood in the sacred courtyard, his heavy coral beads resting on his chest like drops of frozen blood. His eyes were calm, but the chiefs around him were not. "They are coming," Chief Osaro whispered. "Traitors?" another man asked quickly. Osaro shook his head. "No, soldiers." A silence fell between them. Benin did not receive strangers during sacred season. It was forbidden. The gods had to be honored first. That was the law of their fathers. Yet the white men were marching anyway. They sent word. Osaro continued carefully. "They say it is a peaceful visit." The Oba finally spoke, his voice steady but cold. "Peace does not arrive with guns." No one argued. By midday, the air felt heavy, like the earth itself was holding its breath. Warriors tightened their grips on spears. Archers climbed the palace walls. Mothers hurried children indoors. Then it happened. A young scout burst through the palace gate. Blood covered his arm. His breathing came in sharp gasps. "They are close," he choked. "They are many." Before anyone could respond, a loud crack split the air. Not an arrow, not a spear striking shield. Something louder, stronger, thunder without clouds. Another shot followed, and another. Men fell near the outer walls, confusion written on their faces. They had never heard such a sound before. It tore through shields. It tore through flesh. Fear moved through the courtyard like fire in dry grass. Chief Osaro stepped forward. "My king, we must prepare." But the Oba was already walking toward the palace entrance, his face unreadable. For centuries, the drums of Benin had spoken to the people. They called warriors to battle. They warned of danger. They honored kings. The head drummer raised his hand, waiting for the signal to beat the rhythm of war. But before he could strike, another explosion thundered closer than the rest. Smoke rose beyond the palace walls. Screams followed. The drummer's hands began to shake. And for the first time in generations, he lowered them. The drums did not sound. Across the city, people froze. No rhythm, no warning, no command. Only the terrifying echo of foreign thunder growing louder. The Oba stopped at the palace steps and looked toward the smoke rising over his kingdom. His jaw tightened, but his voice remained calm. "They think Benin will fall in one day," he said quietly. Chief Osaro swallowed. "Will it not?" The Oba turned slowly, his eyes sharp as a blade. "Benin has stood for centuries," he replied. "Let us see if they can survive even one night." Another gunshot rang out. Closer now, closer than ever before. And somewhere beyond the walls, the invaders were smiling.